Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Okay, I hope your groups, inshallah, I hope they went well. I hope you all are, okay, I'm good, alhamdulillah. Are you all ready? For lesson number 13, الدرس الثالث عشر. Inshallah, what we'll do is, we're going to quickly go over the lesson number 4, which is what you went over in groups, hopefully, and then we'll move on. So if you're all done doing attendance, inshallah, we'll start. Lesson number 13, exercise number 4. Okay, hopefully there wasn't much problems with this. It was just question answer, right? Okay, so we'll get some of your answers. Can we answer 2? Yes, we'll go over them together. I won't just give you the answers. Never. I won't do that. Okay. So basically, just answer the question. So read out the first one. Say it with me if you want. No, don't be sorry. Ayn al-imam al-an. So that's the question. Ayn al-imam al-an. All of these questions are Aina questions, right? Good, mashallah, yes. So Aina questions, like where questions. It has to do with the place, right? Where? Aina al-imam al-an. Where is the imam right now? Where is he now? Okay, so what did you guys do? Yes, we're looking for the location, right? So good. So your answer is, remember you have to answer from the parentheses, right? So your answer is going to start with, you know, he is, right? Because he is your subject, right? Huwa, right? Who are you talking about? Why did you use huwa? Why did you use good? Okay, good, because it's male, right? You're talking about the imam. Your imam is the person you're talking about. So there it is. Huwa is talking about the imam. So ayn al-imamu al-an, you respond huwa fil masjidi. Good. Fil masjidi, yes, that's what I was looking for. So why did you change it from masjidu to masjidi? Because they give you masjidu in the parentheses. Because of fi, good. Who wants to say a little bit more? I also add the al-an. Okay, good, so you could add the al-an as well. Huwa fil masjid al-an. So he is, just to make it clear, he's in the masjid now. Because fi always makes the noun after have a kasra. Good. So if you have a fi before, then you have to have a kasra. Good. Because the fi and the dhamma, they don't go together. They're not friends. Fi wants to be with the kasra. So huwa fil masjidi. He is in the masjid. Okay. Next one. Inshallah, we'll go over these a little bit quickly because they're mostly the same thing, right? Okay. Okay. So you want to add al-an. Okay, inshallah we can add al-an. We can add it at the beginning or we can add it the way they did. Okay, so inshallah I'll write it in the next one. Okay, just I don't have much room, so inshallah I'll write it in the next one. Okay, so the second one is Aina Zainab al-an. Good, so same thing, right? Aina questions is going to have where is Zainab right now. Right, but this one's a little bit different. I'm not going to continue writing it until you tell me. Good. So why is this one different? Why is this one a little bit different? Good, mashallah, yes. So this time we write hiya. Because it's female, because we're talking about who? Because we're talking about Zainab. Good, mashallah, yes. We're talking about Zainab. So inshallah we have to use hiya, right? We have to use female form. So hiya al-an fil. So now she is in. Now she is in al-ghurfa. Hiya al-an fil ghurfa. Fil ghurfati, mashallah. Yes, exactly. Good, jaza. Fil ghurfati. Fil ghurfati. Good. So you all understand, very simple, right? Always use kasra after the fi. fil ghurfati. Okay. Next one, inshallah. Let's read it aloud together. Aina anta al-an? Aina anta al-an? So you could say Aina anta. I want to see who was able to do this right. Because I know long time ago when we had anta questions, there was this mistake. So Aina anta al-an. So what is our answer going to start with? Good, so we noticed it was male. Good, our answer is going to start with ana, mashallah. Yes, exactly. So we have to make sure our answers start with ana. Good, because it doesn't matter if it's male or female, right? Either way, it's going to be ana. Does that make sense? Because I know last time there was this question about should we use anta or ana? But you're talking about you, so ana al-an, so we want to use an. Depends on who's talking. Good, so ana it's not male or female, it depends on who's talking. So ana al-an fil, you guys know what I'm asking for, right? Fil mal'abi. Good, fil mal'abi. So I'm in the playground, the place where I play. Mal'abi. Again, very easy rule, right? After fi, there's always mal'abi. Mal'abi. Okay, the next one. Yes, mashallah, yes, thumbs up. Aina Aminatul an? Aina Aminatul an? So that's the question. So how do you respond? Where is Amina right now? So all of these are where questions, right? Aina Aminatul an? Good, mashallah. So hiya. Hiya for what? Hiya al-an. She, right now, she. Fil madrasati. Good. Okay, so remember, can you have a tanween and an al? No. Okay, good. So whenever you have al something, make sure you don't have the tanween. So for this one, it's not going to be al madrasatun or al madrasatu. It has to be what? It has to be al madrasati. Good. Madrasati. Because then it would be indefinite, definite, right? So we can only have one at a time, right? We can either have tanween or we can have al. We can't have both. Madrasati. Okay. The next one. Aina antil an? Aina antil an? So this time, why is it different than question number 3? Because it's female. Good. So this one was female. The one before, how did we know? Good. So anti is female and anta is male, right? They both mean you, but one is male, one is female. Good. Tinata. Okay. So how would we answer this? Aina antil an? Aina antil an? Good. So this time again we're going to respond with ana, right? Because they're asking where you are, so you respond, I am here. So ana, then we have to say right now, so ana al-an. Ana al-ana fil bayti. Good, mashallah, yes. So fil bayti. These are very easy, right? Fil bayti. I'm in the house right now. Good. So that's exactly what it means. Why is it fil, not fi? Oh, okay, Faiza, this is just, you know how we're going to say fil, you know how we have al-bayti, like that's the place where we're in, right? So after fi, we have al-bayti. So you know how you connect, right? Because there's a sukoon on the lam. So you say, when you read it aloud, you say Anal Ana Fil Baiti. You connect it. Fil Baiti. So it's just, tajweed rules, right? You connect with the sukoon. Okay, mashallah, yes, okay. So Ainab Nil An. So again, this one, did you notice the sukoon? Ainab Nil An. So this is the same rule. Okay. So how would you answer this? Ainal. Good, we have to connect it. Good, mashallah. Where is my son now? Ainab Nil An. Good. Okay, so huwa this time. We use huwa this time. Huwa. Then what do we say? Because huwa refers to the ibn, right? The son. Huwa al-ana fil masjidi. Good. Fil masjidi. Do we always have to put al-ana in the sentence? The example gave us al-ana. Inshallah, you can write ana in all the sentences, because the question is asking you al-ana, right? Huwa al-ana fil masjidi. Good. Okay, so this is the same where we used masjidi in the first one as well. Okay, fil masjidi. I did, but in the group answer. Oh, okay, it's fine with whichever one you do. Mainly the lesson was with fil, right? Fil masjidi, fil ghurfati, etc., right? Okay, as long as you used it maybe once or twice, just to get the practice. Okay, the next sentence is Aina Maryamul An. Aina Maryamul An. Okay, good. Where is Maryam right now? Where is Maryam now? So that's the question. This time we're talking about Maryam, right? So how would we answer the question? How do we talk about Maryam? Good, exactly. Since Maryam is female, you have to use hiya. Hiya. Then what? Okay, good. Hiya al-ana fil. Okay, good. So, mashallah, we already know that it's going to have a C at the end, right? Hiya al-ana fil ghurfati. Fil ghurfati. In the room. She is in the room now. Okay, the last sentence, inshallah we'll move on then. Last sentence is Aina Jamalun. Okay, here, this is, how do you guys say this? I want you guys to type it up before I say it. Maybe you already know what I'm going to ask for. Good, Afnan, mashallah, yes, that's exactly what I was looking for. So before I say the sentence out loud, I want maybe some other people to type it up. Afnan got it, mashallah. Aina Jamal. I'm not going to say the rest of it. You guys fill in the sentence. Good, Abdurrahman, exactly. We have to connect it. So how do we connect these two words? Do you know? Inshallah, the next lesson is all about that practice. We say it like Aina Jamalu Nil An, right? Did you hear that? Aina Jamalu Nil Ana. Jamalu Nil Ana. Why do we have to connect it? Jazal, this is a rule of, like when you say Arabic, it's just a tajweed rule. It comes in the Quran as well. When you have like the al and the sukoon, and you have like a hamzatul wasl, you have something that connects, right? You have to connect this tanween with the lam, right? And the way you do that, when you have a tanween plus in alif lam, is jamalu nil an. Yes, exactly. So inshallah we'll learn in the next exercise. I'll show you exactly how it works. So I'll wait until we get there. But yes, the tanween has a sukoon. The tanween has a sukoon after it, right? So you have to connect it saying Jamalu Nil An. You can't say Jamalul An, right? You can't say Jamalul An, because you have to have that noon, Jamalu Nil Ana. So inshallah we'll learn that in the next, if you don't get it right now, inshallah the next lesson, next exercise, you'll see how that works. But doesn't that sound like the noon is first? Jamalunil ana? But isn't that how it is? Jamalunil ana? Jamalun plus al-ana. Jamalunil ana. Inshallah you'll see how it opens up. Huwa fil, it's a bit difficult to explain without seeing it, right? Huwa fil, okay, so I can write huwa al-ana fil, I'll write it at the end. Huwa fil mal'a, okay, careful Faiza. Remember what comes after fi? Huwa fil mal arbi, good. So just careful with that. Remember you always have to have the kasra. Mal arbi after the fi. So fil mal arbi. And I'll add al-an at the end. Fil mal arbi al-an. So she is in the playground right now. I didn't know what to do in exercise 6. Okay, inshallah we'll get there. That was correct, the sentence. So inshallah we'll get there in a few minutes. Okay, do you have any questions about this? About the last one, the Jamalunil ana? We'll learn that in the next one, but besides that, are there any questions? There's just basically fi plus masjidi, right? That was all the rules in this. And then to remember your male-female rules. Okay, alhamdulillah, it's clear. Okay, so the next exercise, this is about the Jamalunil ana. This is going to give us practice with this. Since Jamalun has two dhammas, it has a tanween, right? The second dhamma, right? The first dhamma is just a regular dhamma. The second dhamma shows us it's tanween, shows us it has the noon, right? So it has a noon at the end, Jamalun. So when we connect it with something that has like a hamzatul wasl, that has, you have to connect it, right? Jamalun. The second tanween shows it has a noon at the end, right? That's how we say it. Look on the side, Jamalun. That's how we say it, Jamalun. The first tanween shows us it has a dhamma, regular dhamma. Second one shows us it has the noon, Jamalun. And then we have to connect that with al-ana. So we have to connect it with al-ana. So how do we do this? Does anybody know? This is Jamalunil an. Good. So we have to connect this noon with the lam. This is what we're doing. We're connecting the noon with the lam. And we do that Jamalunil ana. Okay, Rohina, basically this is just, you have to say it aloud. Practice saying it aloud. Inshallah, you can write it as well. Basically, Jamalun is Jamalunil ana, right? Because you have to connect the noon sakin with the lam. Jamalunil an. This is how you say it out loud, right? It's like all the, like the rules of tajweed, right? It's just another rule. Jamalunil ana. So remember, whenever you have a tanween and you have like an al at the end, this is how you connect it. Jamalunil an. Good, the noon connects it. Because what if you just said Jamalul an? What if I just said Jamalul an? Then you lost the noon, right? You skipped over this noon. So you have to make sure the noon is there. Jamalunil an. Okay. Okay, good. So exactly, the tanween means there's a noon at the end, right? That's what a tanween is. So that's why we have to have that noon over there. Okay, so we'll inshallah read these aloud. We'll read 1, 2, 3 aloud. All of them. Okay, so we see Kamalun is the first example. Kamalun is the first example. How do we say this? If we have an al-ana at the end. Kamalunil ana. Good. Kamalunil ana. Kamalunil ana. This rule only happens when you have this tanween, right? Because the tanween, that's why we have this noon sakin, right? That's why you can say there's a noon at the end. Kamalunil an. Okay, the next one, Hishamun. But there is a dhamma then on it, so it will make the sound of mu. There's Jamalu, right? Jamalu Nil-an. I don't get why we put the Nil-an. Okay, so Rayan, you understand that there is a noon sakin, right? When we say Jamal, okay, here. When we say Jamalun or Jamalun, okay. Here, I'll write it. Okay, I'll repeat it. Jamalun. With the two tanweens on the end. How do you say this? Jamalun. How do you say this? You say this with the noon at the end, right? This is how you can say it. Jamalun. It's actually like a noon at the end, right? Jamalun. The second dhamma is for the noon. So when you want to connect this Jamalun with al-an, you have to have the noon. You have to have this noon in there. So you say Jamalun nil-an. Right over here, Jamalu nil-an. You have to connect this noon with the alif lam. Why, Amma? Because otherwise you lose the noon, right? Otherwise you skip right over the noon. Faiza, why do you have to connect? Because there's a sukoon on the lam. You know how sukoon is always for connecting when you read things? You know, you don't write this. You don't write Jamalun. You don't write it like this. You say it like that. Why do you need the noon? Amma, because in a male name there's a tanween, right? It's not Jamalu, it's Jamalun. You have to have two dhammas on a male name. Why can't we add the tanween to Jamal? There is a tanween on Jamal. Jamalun. Can you send us a rule sheet for like... Okay, inshallah we can type up the rule sheet. I still don't get why we need the noon. The noon is there. Anjum, we'll get to the female name. The female name is in 4. For now, just focus on the ones with tanween. Because this rule is only with tanweens. I don't get why we need the noon. Amma, we need the noon because it's there, right? You can't just skip over a letter. Mustafa, the noon and tanween, right? Tanween gives us the noon at the end, the noon sakin at the end. Jamalun. Why is it there is my... Okay, guys, this is just a reading rule. Whenever you have a tanween and you have like a hamza lam, you have like something to connect it with, you say it like Jamalunil an. This happens with, inshallah what I can do is I can give you an ayah in the Quran that this happens in. And for homework, I'll tell you to listen to a recitation. I'll say, we'll go on Hishamun. How do you say Hishamun plus al-ana, plus al? Is the only thing I have to do. Okay, Ruhina, this exercise is just reading aloud. You don't have to translate it because it's not like a full sentence. You just read it aloud, just for practice for this rule, reading rule. Hishamu nil ana. Good. Hishamu nil ana. You still write it this way. You don't write it like this. You just say it like that. Hishamu nil an. Okay, the next one is Hamidun. Hamidun with the tanween at the end, because male names have this tanween. Hamidun. Hamidun plus al-ana. Hamidunil ana. Hamidunil ana. So you still have the noon in there. Hamidu nil ana. Okay, good. Mashallah, you found an example. Surah Hadid, ayah 27. Surah Hadid, ayah 27. Inshallah, I'll find a qari, and maybe you can find one yourself and listen to that ayah. Listen to how he says it. And look at the word in the Quran as well. You'll notice it's written regularly, but he says it like Hamidun Nil-an. You don't have to write this out. You don't have to write the nil. You just have to say it like that. It's a tajweed rule. It's a reading rule. Okay, the next one is Zainabu. Okay, yes, you say it like that. You basically say the nil. Okay, this one, remember, now you only have one dhamma. Is there a noon? Zainabu? No, there's no noon. So how would you connect this? Zainabu plus al-ana. Think about it. Before, remember the rule is only for tanween. There's no tanween, there's no noon, so Zainabul-an. Good Muhsin, mashallah, yes. Zainabul-an. Good Sarah. Zainabul-an. Good, another example, Safat ayah 6. Okay, I'm keeping track. Inshallah, please focus on the lesson though, for now. Safat ayah 6. Okay, Zainabul-an. The next one is Muhammadun. Next one you do have a tanween. Muhammadun. So how would you say Muhammadun plus al-ana? Plus al. So you have to connect it because of the sukoon. Muhammadunil ana. Good. Muhammadunil ana. I know it's a mouthful, right? Muhammadunil ana. The next one is easy though, right? Why is it easy? Why is this one easy? I'll circle it. No tanween, good. So no tanween means no noon. So Amina tul ana, good. Aminatul ana. Why do we write ana? Umayma, this is just an example. Al-ana means now. You know how we've been using this word throughout the lesson? So this is just a rule. Do we have to just read this lesson or write something too? Faisal, just read it aloud with me right now. If you do want to get practice, inshallah you can write down these. I'm not asking you to do it for homework, but inshallah if you do want to get practice, you can write them down and read them aloud at the same time. So Aminatul Ana. Faisal is an example of what? We just read it aloud. You don't have, it's not written any differently. It's always written like this. Aminatul an. You just say it differently. Okay. Is there any questions about this? This rule only happens with tanween. And the reason why is because tanween means there's going to be a noon sakin at the end. And then you have to connect the noon sakin with the al-an, right? Faiza, this happens with all kinds of words actually. Not just names, things too, things that have tanween at the end. Like Qur'anun, right? That has the tanween at the end. So if you had to connect Qur'anun with something else, then it would be Qur'anun mil, right? So indefinite things, good. Here about indefinite things, male names, things with tanween at the end, good. Okay. Kitabun, so if you wanted to connect kitabun with an al, you would make sure you use this rule. Do we say al-ana or al-an? Simran, it depends if you want to stop at the sentence or not. Back inshallah, 12:16. Okay, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.